Well, this is me walking home. There's my wee fire. It's only about 100 yards away. But I'm walking up the road, and I'll tell you, it's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life. I was up here years ago with my mate Mackie, and we were walking down the road. It must have been about 3 o'clock in the morning, and we got to a bit called the Lions, and it's got bushes round it and benches. It's down at the castle. It's maybe half a mile away from here. So we sat down, and we were having our last canna before we headed up the road. And I sat on the bench and Mackie didn't. And he turned round and he's like to me, after about 10 minutes of sitting there, he's like, get fucking up and move. So I was like to him, what are you talking about? And he's like, just get fucking out here, fucking shut up and move. So after a wee bit of coaxing, I stood up and I walked up to him drunk, and he's like to me, turned round. So these lions have got big bushes round about them, and he said to me, he's like, fucking look, there was a guy with a balaclava and a fucking meat cleaver standing where I had been sitting right behind me, fucking watching us. So anyway, I've been drunk and fucking confronted the guy. Come on then, you fucking idiot. And he's came out from behind these bushes, and I'm talking, it's fucking pitch black, but there's lights in the Dean Castle, so you can see him. So Mackie started walking away. I'm wanting to fucking fight with this guy, and we're walking away from him, and every time we stopped to turn, well, every time I stopped to turn around and confront him, this guy stopped and all, and he followed us all the way up to New Farm Loch, outside Mackie's house, and eventually fucked off. But unfortunately, a couple of weeks later, a young lassie was raped in the Dean Park, and I think that's who it was. And I think it was that guy with that balaclava that night, and I'll never forget that, and I never forgive myself. Well, we did phone the police later on in the week and make them aware of it, because there's cameras and that running about there. I'll never forgive myself, because I thought, see if I'd fucked him that night, he wouldn't have been able to do nothing. And he maybe know I've come back to that area. But that's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen, and I'm walking in the pitch black now. I don't even think there's a moon tonight. I'm putting my phone on about to try and show you where I am, but I'm on my own. But aye, that was the creepiest thing I've ever seen when I've been doing this way. And as I said, if you're afraid of the darkness, think about it. If you're sitting round about a fire and some fucking half-wits stumbles upon you to do something to you, he's going to think, what the fuck's this lunatic doing out with a fire in the winter? So aye, I thought I'd just share that and let you ken the creepiest thing I've ever saw. But that was about maybe 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a wee bit longer than that. But aye, I'll never forget that clown. Well, I'm on my way home. Tatty bye.